Hey guys, it's Vanessa. I'm here today to record a video. I just woke up from a nap and really wanted to record, so I decided to do my five recent favorites, or like five recent favorites, I guess. These aren't the only things I've been liking, but I figured we'll go small, we can make the video short. So let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to mention as my favorite, I'm actually slapped on right now, really messy, but it is Colorpop lip products. I know that they do a lot of eyeshadows, cheek products, that sort of thing, but I really love their lip products, and those are my favorite products. I have their primer, one of their lippy sticks, which it's just kind of like this like narrow lipstick form, so it's kind of like you can line your lips and then fill them in for a really nice precise lip. And then also their liquid lipsticks, which I'm wearing today. This is in the color Scrooge, by the way, but they have really great lipsticks, and the best thing about them is that they're cheap in price, not in quality, which is what we always want to look for, because that's a total win. So I definitely recommend you check them out. They have a ton of colors from trendy to classic, so anything you're into you could most likely find, so check that out. My next favorite product is the bronzer Casino by NARS. I love this bronzer. I originally bought it in a duo with blush, and then the bronzer side is like all gone. And it's just really pretty. Sorry, I have a really bright camera and I'm flipping you off, but it's like a really nice kind of, I don't know, I feel like it just comes off kind of rosy on your face, but still, you know, kind of warm and golden and that sort of thing. It has a little bit of a sheen, but it doesn't look weird. It just kind of makes your face look like alive and healthy and awake. And if Laguna's maybe not your jam, you might want to try this because you might have better luck with it. But I really, really like this. I tend to come off as like a pale ale, especially when I like, you know, cancel out all the redness in my skin and those sorts of things. So this kind of just helps me look a little more alive, and I really like it. The next product that I really like, I actually just recently bought and I really like, and it's this Ricky mini sponge, and it's the knockoff for the Beauty Blender kind of mini, but I got the Ricky Cares one because it's only $8, and it comes with two of them. This is my dirty one that I've used. This stuff is really great. I'm not a fan of the Beauty Blender, like the big one for foundation. I do have like 2 or so foundations where that really is the best application for it, but otherwise to me it's just more of a hassle. But with the tiny one, I do really love it for concealer, because I feel like patting your concealer is the best, and that's like kind of the motion you're doing with this. So it's really good for under eye concealer. I really like it for, like today I used it, it's all rubbed off now because this was much earlier in the day, but I used it for this like cream product. So I just kind of put some on and then used it to blend it out, and I think like the little dampness of the sponge really helps you kind of sheer out cream blushes, so that's like a cool new thing I found a use for. And then the other thing I really like to use it with is, in segue to my third favorite product, or is this my third? Yeah, fourth. My fourth favorite product, the Benefit What's Up highlighter. So this is an oldie but a goodie that I've been super obsessed with lately, and it's just like a stick highlighting product. Put some on. You can kind of see it there. So it's really like mega wattage highlight, but it's like a nice champagne-y color. I legit just draw 3 C's, so it's really good for going, or 3 C's, 2 C's, and then a dab on the nose. It's really good for on the go, and then I just blend it out with this bad boy, or I just use honestly my fingers, and it just looks really nice. I like to use it sometimes under the Becca, what's this one? Champagne Pop highlighter, because they are the same color, so it gives you, like, if you really want like crazy highlight, that combination is great, and it also just kind of helps keep it in place since it's like a cream product with a powder product. Works really well with this guy, but I like to even just use it alone under my powder foundation, because I feel like it kind of shows like a little bit of light coming through the powder, and it just kind of keeps you looking not so flat. But I really like it. I think it's great, especially if you do use a lot of powder products like I tend to. I feel that it just kind of gives your face like a little bit more life. So yeah, speaking of powder products, my next favorite is the L'Oreal Fit Me foundation, like foundation powder. So I originally started with this guy, the 130 Buff Beige, and I really liked it. As you can see, I hit pan, but it was just a touch too light for me. Like, I don't know, I always just looked a little ghostly with it. You can even tell, I don't know what I was thinking, but it's just a little light for me, so I wanted to try a different one. So then I moved over to the 230, which you could tell I really liked a lot, because I hit pan on it, but you can kind of see it there. So it's a little bit darker. And in the time that I had purchased this one from this one, they kind of switched their whole vibe. And now what they do is they kind of do it based on your skin type. So this one is the matte and poreless, which is for normal to oily skin. And I have normal to dry skin, but I do really love this formula. I feel like it has a really good coverage, and I could just use this and concealer and it looks like I have like a full face of makeup on, and people always compliment me when I wear it. It stays all day and you just look really flawless with it. So I really, really like this. But then I was on vacation and I ended up forgetting that. So I bought the Fit Me in Set and Smooth, which is the normal to dry version. And this one I find to be literally more of a setting powder. It feels a little sheerer than the poreless one. And yeah, so this one I got in a darker color, 315, because they didn't have the 230. And you can't even really tell that it's much darker. That's how much like lighter I feel the formula is. I personally prefer the matte and poreless. But definitely check out whatever one you think works best with your skin type, or whatever one has the best color. They have like a decent skin range. I used to think that their colors came a lot deeper, but they've either removed some or I just have bad memory. I don't know, but you know, it's a fairly good color range. It could be better as always. But I really do love that product. And yeah, I think I ran through all my favorites. Let me know down below what favorites that you're into right now. And I hope you guys are having a good one. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. If you want to see more makeup randomness, ratchetness, you can follow me on Snapchat. It's like a vlog every day. And I'm a hot mess on there, as I am everywhere. So you could definitely see more makeup as I buy it and just me rambling like a psycho. Hope you guys had a great weekend and are having a good Sunday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.